Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the Rice Owls and the Fresno State Bulldogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
I got up with Coach Abell before the game. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today.
Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Rice's offense will go to work first. And onto the field comes Ja'Cory Brown. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Push down for the tackle. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. On the option, quarterback keep. And some room to work. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Brown will throw it. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Bulldogs offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes Rayshon Luke. He has become a key piece of this offense. Ready to fire from the pistol.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
Fresno State right back to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Well, the upright playing the 12th man on defense, knocking that ball down. That looked like it had a chance to be good.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Brown wants to pass. Pressure coming. Trying to buy time. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Great move. Now he's got room. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. In the red area, it's Jackson. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Turning it on! Crosses midfield. The 30, the 20. All the way! Touchdown, Fresno State!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Picks up the first down. After the filthy move, he's got room. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Owls. Once he got some room, it was over. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. It's a draw. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Martin back to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Got his man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off play action. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They're off to a really strong start and operating with a 14-10 lead. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The run inside. It's Jackson. Knocked off his feet. Third down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Brown will throw it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Got a man. It's Freeman.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And tackled there by the defense. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Nice move there. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. That's caught. It's McClain. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Bulldogs are flying down the field. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's McClain. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Maybe a crease. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Fresno State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he could make something happen after the play and get 6.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And we've got a man down, shaken up on the play. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Slithers into space. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Martin will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Fresno State right back to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's McClain. Could not make his way to the corner. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Finds him out of the backfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Trying play action. Makes the grab on the left. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll try to run for it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Oh, it's a reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now on the move. Looking for room at the 25. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Now Fresno State calls its 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. Running inside, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Rice rushes to the line. Brown wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Using his legs, it's Jackson. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. We'll send the tight end in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Hauls it in. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Brown will throw it. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He makes the catch. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use a timeout. Finds his man. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with Oklahoma in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Sooners with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And this coach has got to be happy. They get back on track after dropping their last game, and it gets them to 3-1. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game in Fresno. What an effective job both of these teams have done running the football. Both have gone over 100 yards, and it's because both have committed to pounding the rock. Credit these coordinators with sticking to the game plan. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Valley Children's Stadium.
Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great time between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You could tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
Martin back to pass. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks. And they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Tight end now in motion. The option look. The option, the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Keeps it on the option. Finding some room. Makes it past the marker. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll run it again. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. There he goes. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Owls have it with a 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game. And all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the...
He's going for the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Just feeds the running back. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. So they'll send out the field goal unit, and he'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. The lead down to just 3, 20-17.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Right back to him on the ground. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Martin will throw it. Fires to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. It's a draw, and the defense wrestles him to the ground. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here comes the option. Got enough for the 1st. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the chains for this offense. The give on the option. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give on the counter. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. He'll keep it on 2nd down, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll run play action. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They've got a 1st down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. finds his big tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Might have a chance. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on a 61-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Rice makes his way onto the field to get things going on offense. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Brown wants to pass. Snagged out of the air.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Give to the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here?
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Fresno State will have to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He lobs one high down the left side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Fires and picked off.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Back to the ground with the running back. There's some room. Made a defender miss. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Bulldogs in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Gives it on the option. Nice move to pick up yardage. Touchdown, Bulldogs! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Brown wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And they got him.
And that's how you take care of one of the faster quarterbacks in college football. You don't even give him a chance to scramble. That defense was all over him. They had multiple guys win their one-on-ones. They got into the backfield and brought him down for a sack inside the pocket.
The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Working that wide receiver screen. All by himself down the middle. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Myers on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The screen, he's got wheels.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Gonna look downfield again. Going for it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. They'll give it on the counter. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll try it again. Got a little grass. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown Bulldogs. And the stomping has commenced. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Brown will throw it. Lets it fly. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback adapting. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Wants to throw it again. Got his man. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man. Gain of 9 on that one. 3rd down and short. He needs a yard. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Bringing the heat. Gets rid of it. Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.